Hello. In this session, we're going to review how to prepare your choices worksheet. In this video, Tom will talk through the rationale as to why certain things are included. Now, we're not suggesting that you talk to yourself at the customer's kitchen table. Tom is just verbalizing his thoughts for our benefit. The rationale that Tom is walking through deals with things like the 3 things that make up the price, ensuring that all options are tied to specific things the customer said they wanted, instead of what we think they need or want them to buy. And third, play out the strategy that put the customers in control of building the system that they want.
Okay, Mrs. Smith, I'll need about 15 to 20 minutes to put a few options together for you, and then when I'm finished I'll show you what I found, and we can go over equipment selection and decide how much of the work makes sense, okay? Alright, great. I'll come and find you when we're finished. Thank you. Okay, Mrs. Smith, let's find out what we have here. So, I'm going to quickly review your wants list. And it appears the 3 things that you want to accomplish with your system is number 1, keep the home from becoming muggy. So I'm going to put keep the home from becoming muggy. She said that when before the thermostat turns the air conditioner on, the house becomes muggy. Number 2 is to keep the master bedroom comfortable. And number 3, reduce allergy triggers. Alright, so we're going to build a few systems and some additional work that's going to speak to doing that. Now, as far as the equipment options themselves, she's looking for something that has a low cost of ownership and minimizes the amount of unexpected repairs for as long as possible. So she wants, those are important to her, and she also wants quiet operation. We can do that. Reliability. We have a budget between 6 and 8, which is reasonable, and she's looking for the best match for her home and her needs. So we're going to put something together that can speak to everything that she says she wants on her list of goals. Now, as far as anybody else, there really is no other person of interest, so she seems to be the primary decision maker, which is great. She saw our truck. She's going to be here for longer than 10 years. And moderate allergies, home feels muggy, becomes uncomfortable and difficult to heat or cool. Okay, well, let's get down to business. Alright, see here, my heating and cooling load calculation says that we need a 3-ton air conditioning system. And the existing system, operating cost over 5 years, so we can compare that to the new ones. We have a 3-ton, it's operating at about an 8 SEER. So the existing system is costing $6,750 to operate over 5 years. That's quite a bit. Okay. Now, the 3 systems that we're going to be proposing is the good system. It's going to be operating at a 13 SEER for over 5 years. That's an operating cost of around $4,200. Better system I'm going to propose is a 16, and operating cost is $3,400. And the best system is 18 SEER. Operating cost over 5 years, it's about $3,000. A couple of great choices. No matter what she does, she's going to save on her operating cost of the system. Now let's address these reducing the possibility of unexpected repairs. The good system that we offer comes with a 2-year parts and labor warranty. For 2 years, she doesn't have to worry about a thing. No unexpected repairs, period, and 1 year of maintenance. Better System comes with 5. For 5 years, she doesn't have to worry about a thing. No unexpected repairs, and 2 years of maintenance. And the Best System comes with 10. For 10 years with the Best System, she will have absolutely no unexpected repair bills, and for 3 years we'll take care of all the maintenance. The only thing she'll have to budget for is the maintenance after that. And I can always explain the additional compressor warranties, equipment replacement warranties, and things like that. Fundamentally, she has a spread from 2 to 10 years, depending upon what she wants, where she won't have to be worried about any unexpected bills, which is fantastic. Now, the next thing here was to keep the home from becoming muggy. So one thing with the system that's going to really speak to that, she has a mechanical thermostat. I want to talk about the controls, or the thermostats. The Good System is going to have a digital thermostat. Better System is going to have a programmable thermostat. And the Best System is going to have a communicating thermostat. Any one of these controls will prevent the house from becoming muggy before the air conditioning system turns on. This one, the programmable, will do a better job because you'll be able to program it. It'll actually operate less when they're not at home, saving some money. The communicating thermostat will do that, as well as give some additional features for humidity control, which we can discuss in a moment. The second thing that she wanted to make certain to do is to address the allergies, reduce the allergy and hay fever symptoms, and also keep the bedrooms more comfortable. So we want to talk about airflow, right? So the first one, we have a single speed airflow, and the second two, we have a variable airflow. Variable. And I'm going to tie these into how that speaks to general airflow, how the variable can compensate for problems and also help further reduce the humidity in the home and help alleviate with the variable and the staging of the systems, which we'll get to in a minute, help alleviate some of the allergy triggers. Which brings us to the other thing, would be the staging of the air conditioning. We have a single stage, 2-stage, and 2-stage. The 2-stage with the variable speed will help reduce the allergy triggers because it does a much better job of reducing humidity, and with the communicating thermostat, actually humidity control. So that's fantastic. So as we look at these three, keep the home from becoming muggy, that's going to be taken care of based on the system selection, with emphasis on the Better and the Best System. Keeping the master bedroom more comfortable, I believe these are going to speak to this as well. Reducing the allergy triggers in the home. You know what? Both of these two, because of the staging and better control of the humidity levels. This will help but not as significantly as the Better or the Best System. So this is wonderful. So the next step, let's take a look at our investment for the pieces of equipment, and then we will take a look at what it's going to take to finish the job for these other three areas. So the Good System is going to be $4,800. Better System is going to be $5,100, and the Best System is going to be $6,095. Excellent options to satisfy everything on our list of goals. All right. Now, to keep the home from becoming muggy, problem solved with the systems that she's selecting. So that's fantastic. No matter what she does, we're going to make a significant improvement and satisfy the first thing on our list. That's great. Keeping the master bedroom comfortable, this will make a significant improvement, but I took some photographs, and what we're going to have to do is increase the duct size to that room because it's just too small and it's far away. So I'm going to put ductwork modifications, duct mods, and that goes for $375. It's something that we can do now to finish the job or later on when she's ready. Now, reducing the allergy triggers. First thing, I took some photographs of this. We need to duct seal. You get a lot of there's a lot of contaminants in that ductwork because it's loose. So the duct sealing for this is going to be $495. But to finish the job, we need to put a nice electronic air cleaner in. And that air cleaner is going to be installed for $1275. So now we have a variety of systems that will speak to less expensive to operate. We're going to minimize the possibility of unexpected expenses from 2 to 10 years, depending upon what makes sense. We'll be able to control the humidity level or keep the house from getting muggy before the air conditioner turns on by incorporating a nice digital type of programmable or communicating thermostat, by putting in a variable airflow and a staging of the air conditioning systems. We'll do a better job of reducing allergy triggers and keeping the home from becoming muggy. And then to finish the job in these areas, we're going to have to do some ductwork modifications to keep the master bedroom comfortable. And then to finish to further reduce the allergy triggers, duct seal and put an electronic air cleaner. Now, this part of the work, she's going to have to do something up here to get some relief, and that's going to make a significant difference. The additional projects we can go ahead and finish now or later, depending upon how much of this work makes sense for her to do right now. Fantastic strategy. Everything on there speaks specifically to what she said that she wanted on her list of projects. So that's great. So the next step, once she decides what she wants, is to write down the equipment investment, and then the additional projects, how much that would be, and then the total investment. Once we do that, we'll get our payment calculator out here and give her a range of payments. Let's say, for example, total investment was $8,000. We could say that her monthly payment would be anywhere from $260 or $128, maybe even as low as $100, depending upon which one works best for her. So very affordable. Then we can determine what the monthly savings and the net out-of-pocket would be, and even predict a yearly return on investment. So let me make sure that I have everything I need to properly present to Mrs. Smith. I have my choices worksheet. I have the brochures so that I can explain all of the equipment and the thermostat and electronic air cleaner. I have photographs of everything that I've found so I can explain the problem. I can explain how we're going to take care of it so that it's believable. I have my testimonials ready to go. I have my proposal ready to go. I know that I have openings in the schedule and the dates. I know my schedule in case I have to come back to reevaluate and reassess everything until everything's just right. And it looks like we're good to go. So let's invite Mrs. Smith back and show and tell her what she needs to see and hear so that she can be happily involved with a brand new system that'll satisfy everything that she wants. Mrs. Smith, well, the great news is I have a few options that'll be able to take care of everything on your list of goals. If you have a few minutes, I'd like to go over those with you, okay?
You may have noticed that this method puts the customer in complete control of the buying process and promotes the natural conclusion of building value, which is the decision to buy. All of the documents that were used in the video are available by clicking the link below. Now, enjoy yourself and do great stuff.